Hello, travelers! Today we are talking about some of our favorite travel YouTubers.
So these aren't necessarily YouTubers that are full-time travelers or have channels that are specifically about travel, but they are people that have made travel vlogs before and have really helped us learn more about different places that we want to visit.
But first we want to talk about some criteria that we look for when we subscribe to a new travel channel. Some of this is stuff we typically avoid, and some of it is stuff that we really seek out when we look for a new travel channel. So one thing that we typically avoid is when you click on that video, let's say you want to go to Rome, Italy, travel Rome, you type that in, and the video pops up, and within the first 5 seconds it's travel Rome.
You know that music. There's that like typical vlog music.
Travel vlog music.
Travel vlog music. That
we've used it before ourselves.
Yeah, we have.
10 minutes of music with like a montage of shots throughout the city.
Or just pictures.
1 hour later. 2 hours later.
Yeah, we definitely look for YouTubers that are engaging with the camera and engaging with their audience. I mean, sometimes it is nice to have montages and include music. You don't always need to be telling people what you're doing.
If all the video is just music, I skip.
Another thing that we tend to avoid when we are watching other travel videos is when people just are giving off random facts that we can find ourselves on Wikipedia.
Yeah, because that's probably what they're doing themselves, right? I mean, we've done it before. If you're like looking for a quick fact, you go to Wikipedia and you like talk about it off camera while you're filming something. Tokyo Tower stands at 333 meters tall. And it is the world's tallest self-supported steel tower. But when the whole video is that, it's like, I can do that myself. Yeah. I want to get your perspective on it because that person can really offer nothing else. And same for us. We try to, obviously we're not professionals, but you know, we think about some of these things when we watch and what we want to give out, you know, in our videos.
Especially when you go to the really heavily populated, like touristy areas. Right. We just want to hear your opinion and we want to know what you thought about how easy it was to get there, or was it even worth the money? Probably like the biggest criteria and the biggest thing that we look for in other travel, you know, channels that we watch are just down to earth, real people. There are a few YouTubers on our list that they make just good, solid videos and they're just enjoyable to watch. Like you want to watch the videos because they're in them and not necessarily because of where they're traveling to.
And consistency is also a really big key. All of our YouTuber suggestions are people that put out videos regularly, consistently, because some of them that are like so sporadic and so random, why would I subscribe to a channel that's gonna be so random? Okay, so now with all of that extra stuff that you didn't ask for, we're gonna give you 10 YouTubers that we suggest or can recommend that you check out.
We are gonna start out with 3 bigger channels. They have, I think some of them have over 1 million subscribers. 2 of them have
over 1 million, one of them is quickly approaching 1 million.
Yeah, so these 3 are 1. Mark Wiens, 2. Trevor James, aka the Food Ranger. Number 3, Abroad in Japan.
And the first 2, again, you may have heard of these ones because they are over 1 million and they specialize in food, street food, any kind of food. Mark Wiens and Trevor James always put out great content, always really enjoyable. It is usually just food, so sometimes it can kind of get repetitive, but they put out really good content. So if you're not watching them, definitely check them out. They do a lot of stuff in Asia in particular. Mark is branching out and going all over the world. But Trevor really is like China and Southeast Asia and stuff.
Yeah, India, Thailand. And then we have Abroad in Japan, who of course lives in Japan. He actually lives in Sendai, which we made a vlog about. If you haven't watched it, check it out. But his name is Chris, and does he make daily?
He doesn't do daily. I think
videos?
It's like, I think he's weekly. And some of his stuff he posts out goes viral really fast. He puts out some really honest just straight to the point.
Yeah, he doesn't sugarcoat things. He's super funny. He's really enjoyable to watch. And we watched a lot of his videos before we moved here to kind of find out more about the country.
Yeah, and he's almost exclusively just about Japan and stuff. He does swear on occasion, so that's kind of a bummer, but otherwise, he's usually pretty good. Usually keeps it clean. Okay, so that means the next 7 we're gonna talk about are smaller YouTubers. None of the YouTubers on this other 7, now that I'm looking at it, yeah, none of the other 7 have over 100,000. 2 of them are kind of higher up, and most of them are pretty small. In no particular order, we've got Attaché, which is a really good like city guide video. He puts out really, really good content that's really professional. The Way Away, another bigger one. I think they have like 50,000 plus.
Yeah.
They are full-time travelers. However, they are pretty down to earth. They give practical advice. They do daily videos. They're just kind of fun to watch. They're all over the place. Yeah, a lot of European videos, not so much Asia, but they're really fun.
And then we have Stream.cz International, which is actually a YouTuber that we just recently found, but absolutely love. Yeah, yesterday. But like, we started watching his channel and we couldn't stop watching his videos.
No, we like binged him like for 2 hours.
They were so good. He does honest reviews, honest guides about the Czech Republic, specifically Prague. So we've been doing a little bit more research about Prague because we want to visit there. And he just gives a really great perspective from someone who loves Prague.
Yeah.
And you can definitely see it in his videos.
Yeah, he's got really good English, and he's like westernized or Americanized in a lot of ways, so he has Americanized humor.
Yeah.
He does also swear on occasion.
But it's funny.
It's really good content.
Another YouTuber that we recently found is Jay Swanson, and he is actually from Washington State, but moved to France. So he does some teaching there, but he makes daily vlogs, and they're really interesting. The way that he edits and films is really, really cool.
Yeah, and he does travel throughout Europe. He's done a couple other stuff, and he does really cool different travel videos of like Versailles and like other sites within Paris. He's been to Portugal and some other places in Europe. Now he's in the States. So just a really fun, real guy who's working a real job, who's trying to make ends meet in Paris, and it's just really practical, real life stuff.
So if you're interested in daily life in Paris, he is definitely a channel that you need to check out.
The next one we have is a female traveler who travels with her boyfriend. Her name is Eileen Aldis. I think I got that right. She's been to Mexico and she does some European travel. She's relatively small. Again, she's got around 5,000 subscribers plus. She's really practical. Again, if you can't already tell, we really like genuine people. I think I don't know if she's full-time, but she travels in long spurts and stuff. She might be full-time actually. But she puts out really good content, really helpful advice, and she's really genuine, so she's really nice to watch. Another YouTuber that we've been watching recently is Here Be Bar. The guy's name is John Barr, and he travels a lot through Mexico because he has a Mexican girlfriend, so that gives you just really cool videos in Mexico. And he goes to places that you kind of don't often see. He doesn't just go to beach resorts or whatever. He does go to Mexico City, and he goes to some smaller towns. He's also been to Ireland and some parts of Europe, so I'm not sure how often he puts out videos, but it is definitely every other day or within every couple of days. So he's another good one to check out.
Number 10 is one of our favorite YouTube couples, actually probably our favorite YouTube channel,
arguably.
Period. Their channel is called Leg Life, and they make videos primarily about living in Alaska. They live in Anchorage, Alaska, but they also make really awesome travel videos. We watched all of their vlogs when they went to France.
They also make a lot of videos about Disney, and they take Disney cruises, Disneyland, Disney World. So that's like another aspect of travel, but they also travel within Alaska, and they've done other stuff in the States and different parts, and I know they really want to travel to other parts of the world, so they're just like the most practical, real life, down-to-earth people that, again, I feel like if Adam Legg walked in the room, we could hang out. Just like a nice guy.
Sherry's so nice. I mean, we never even met them, but you can just tell that they are down-to-earth, genuine, just inviting people.
As a bonus, we have a number 11 YouTuber that we want to talk about. They are an Australian family that lives in Queensland, Australia, and we met them actually when we went to climb Mount Fuji this past July?
No,
No.
we met them when we went with your
That's
mom.
right.
Yeah.
We met them when we went to Fuji 5 Lakes in May. And we went and we stayed at the same ryokan, and we met and we talked. And later we found out that they have a podcast, so they actually had us on their podcast. A little smaller YouTube channel, but they have some helpful videos about life in Australia and like camping and videos about their family. So definitely check them out.
So those are the 10 plus 1 YouTube channels that we would definitely recommend if you are into watching travel videos or just want to watch some really nice people. Hopefully this video hasn't been too long. We will link all of the YouTubers that we talked about in the description box below. So if you decide to check them out and you like them, make sure you leave a comment letting them know that Real World Traveler sent you. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe because we make new videos
Every Tuesday and Friday.
So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!